Friends, and welcome back to the channel. I thought I would come on and show you what I'm playing with. So, pardon my fingers, I have been tea dyeing paper for the last 2 days. Yesterday I came on and I showed you a haul of some of the different things that I got from a thrift store, and then this happened. So my plan is to fill it with signatures of tea-dyed paper and other things, but this is going to be a Halloween creepy journal, and I don't really have a whole lot of vintage looking Halloween paper, which is why I'm tea dyeing, but I thought I would come on and show you all of my Halloween and fall goodies that I pulled together. We'll start with the big stuff. So I make page kits, used to, and what I would tend to do is I would grab papers that I thought would be really good together, and I would group them all together in a bag, large Ziploc bag like this, and call it a page kit. So that's some of this stuff. These were gifted to me by someone, and they're beautiful, and they actually kind of inspired the rest of the kit, so I went for all of the things I could find. I've been playing with this kit, so it's a real mess, but basically I went and grabbed anything from my stash that had like orange or cream or black. These are from a I can't remember, but it's a Recollections paper pad. And I also grabbed just some black and white images that I thought were kind of in a creepy vibe. Threw it in here. I had a couple of fall harvest papers. I didn't end up using this one, but you can see what I was going for. And then I dug into some of my spring papers that had orange in them, and some vellum, very old Tim Holtz paper, Recollections paper, Recollections, all of these are basically Recollections, and you can see very few of them are actually Halloween related. Recollections, more Recollections. Basically everything in here is Recollections, so I'll stop saying it. And then these were some things that were gifted to me. I don't think I'm going to use them. This was some ribbon that I just got yesterday. I haven't found a way to use this collage paper yet, but I will. And then the rest of this is just goodies that I've picked up over the years, either in swaps or by purchasing them. Got some like sequiny mixed stuff here. I don't know if these are dollar store stickers or not, but they're in here. Some mustaches and vampire mouths. I love this sticker sheet. This whole collection was amazing. If I can get my hands on something similar, I will. Yeah, this is just a whole bunch of randomness. A couple of embossed papers, scraps, embossed papers. I was actually looking for that. And then I pulled out my stamps, just scrap papers, and I started to get a bit crazy. This is beautiful. That's going to be a tag for sure. So it's just very random things. And then in the very, very bottom of this, I won't be using any of this collection, but it's the Hey Pumpkin collection. It's a little too cutesy for what I'm going for, so my Recollections, stuff, some Tim Holtz rub-ons. These are a pain. I keep my die cut folders and stuff in here. So that's basically the papers and scraps that I'm working with to create this journal. I'm not going to put it all back together neatly because that's not happening. I will try not to bump the camera. Oh, and obviously my Halloween bin is orange because of course it is. There. So then I went and grabbed, you'll recognize this from yesterday's video, I grabbed some just scraps of different cut-aparts. These are more, not Halloween, these are more like fall. I may end up doing a fall-themed album too. I've got so many scraps. And I did some stamping. These were just the rub-on embellishments. And these were just tags that I found in my stash, and then I just stamped them using the Halloween stamps. I'm just kind of chucking stuff to the side. These are memory decks cards that a friend made me, and they're a little too cutesy for what I'm going for. Some die cuts. I love this little cake. I'm sure I'll find a way to use that. These are just pre-cut and ready to go. And this was from a very old swap that one of the girls gave me. And it's just kind of odds and ends. And this inspired the kit that's underneath of it. I just went to the dollar store and got like a large organize-y thing. This was from a swap. These were all from swaps. And then I've got some just bits and pieces. Some of these are stamped. You can see a good wood veneer. There's some felt. I did like a little button mix. Some stamps. This is some very old seam tape, I think. My little Tim Holtz words. Spiders and flies. And then I put some like floss and lace in here. But this is by no means the extent of what I have. I figured I would pick through and get things as I needed them. So that's where we are. And now I will show you some of the things that I've already made. I'm actually just waiting for some of my papers to be finished tea dyeing so I can start assembling a few things. So yesterday you would have seen me haul the jewelry that I was going to disassemble. So that's going to be the dangle for the album. And right now I've only got a couple of things made. Huge tag, a couple of smaller tags, and this little booklet with some creepy black and white images that I pulled from an old magazine. And then I think the rest of this you've seen. So this is basically what I've got for now. I don't think I'm going to end up using this because it's a little bit bigger than what I want, but we shall see. And then of course off to this side, I have all of my scraps. So I will be creating, and I will give you updates as new stages of the album are ready. All right, I guess that's it for me for now. As always, thanks for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.